Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Suzi and I'm sorry, my daughter is making fun of me. She's right here. My name is Suzi and I am sharing here on YouTube my journaling processes and also my illustrations, which are available for download on my Patreon page with a subscription. Today I want to go through real quick through my December illustrations. I did not want Christmas to take over all of my illustrations, but it kinda did. I just hope not too much, especially for those who don't celebrate Christmas. Yeah, that would really be a turn off, I guess, if you don't celebrate Christmas, just because I think almost every page has something Christmassy on it. But yeah, I just wanted to flip through it real quick, and I'll be probably putting together a few clips so the video is not too short. I do have to finish my November pages and prep December. It is so exciting that we're going into the last month of the year in that spirit of a new year beginning. I did think maybe you guys want to be setting some new goals for the new year and some resolutions for, so those are those two for. And these are just like little tabs or just some notes that you can attach to a picture, or just summarizing your thoughts, whatever you can use it. I love to use these little thingies. And then of course winter and Christmas inspired drawings, shopping, motivation, then again Christmas of course, and oranges, because we always eat oranges during the winter. I don't know why, it's just a winter fruit that reminds me of Christmas and just December in general, winter in general. And then some little page fillers, which brings me to say that I did change the name of my collage sheet tier. I changed it to page fillers because I don't know, I just feel like these are more like page fillers than, I don't know, I just think that was the right name for that tier on my Patreon. And then just a little calendar, and I love this picture. It's from one of the magazines that my grandma was subscribed to, and they always had these little throwback images, and this was one of them, a little boy with the Christmas tree. And again, these are some wintry themed little thingies. And as you can see, I already used up one of them. I couldn't wait. I just, as soon as I, in general, when I print out the collage sheets, either mine or somebody else's, I just have the tendency to just grab the scissor and cut it up. So that was that. Some snowflakes, Christmas themed again. And these are the numbers for December. I really like it. Initially, I did a blue one, but I just think this vintagey colored one is so much prettier. And these are the days. I also included the background that I use for the days. Maybe you guys enjoy it and just cut out some pieces of it, or bigger chunks. Sorry about that. Also, I noticed that there is 5 weeks in the month of December, if I'm not wrong. Let me see. Is it 5 days? 5 weeks. Yeah, kinda is. Yep, it is 5 weeks. So there is an extra page that I didn't print with more days and more numbers because I didn't know what to put in there to fill out the page. But yeah, that's that, and I guess I'll see you in the next clip. Bye bye. I completely forgot to include a page of minis, which is going to be part of my $5 tier on Patreon. So every month I'm going to be uploading a mini version of most of my favorite items from the collage sheets. Yeah, I have not been paying enough attention to that tier, mainly because there's nobody signed up there. But if anybody's interested, this is going to be a monthly thing now with the mini. It's called Sweets, but it's kind of like a mini club. I just didn't feel like I'm going to have to redo the image that I have for that tier. And I'm not sure what I will be drawing up for it, but eventually I'll change that as well. Hello my friends, this is voiceover me. I filmed this clip yesterday. It was the 30th of November, so it was the last day of November. Today is already the 1st. It is crazy. And I decided to just wrap up November and finish my pages. And I speed it up. It's really hard for me to film live style journaling sessions. My husband's brother been staying with us, so if it wasn't already difficult for me to find just a quiet spot or just the perfect time for me to do a live journaling, it's even tougher now. But it's okay, we'll just do a voiceover as usual. It took me about an hour to glue down the pictures, cut out the images that I wanted to glue on the page, and of course I had to prep the page for December, so all of that happened within an hour. I didn't include everything because it would have been just too boring. But yeah, so just to recap a little bit how our November ended. On the 26th, we woke up to a Christmas tree in the living room. I was really against it. In my culture, we don't put up the tree until the 23rd, the 24th, and decorate it on Christmas Eve, and then we get all the presents, which are brought by the angels, not Santa Claus. And yeah, so with my husband and I, we try to rotate how we celebrate, just so we can all have our traditions. I mean, we do mix it, but just putting up the tree and all of that stuff when we decorate it, we just cannot find a common ground. He wanted to put it up right after Thanksgiving, which almost happened. I said I can compromise and put it up on the 1st. To me, when I look at the Christmas tree every day for about a month, it takes away from the magic that comes with the 24th on Christmas Day. I don't know. Let me know, you guys, how you celebrate, or if you're in if your partner or somebody that you celebrate Christmas with comes from a different culture. How do you guys find a common ground? So yeah, we put up the Christmas tree on the 26th. It was up, and of course, my daughter had to get all the decorations out and started decorating. She was so happy to do all of that. She's been talking about Santa Claus forever. She calls Santa Claus ho ho ho. Oh, that reminds me another thing. So we do have Santa Claus. We do celebrate Saint Nicholas, but it happens on the 5th. We have this little tradition of putting our boots in the window, by the window, and Santa Claus will drop some gifts in it, which is usually some fruits and sweets. I don't remember ever getting toys. It was always just some small sweets and fruits my grandma used to make. This homemade chocolate with walnuts in it. Oh my god, it was so delicious. And we just have a little dinner together with the family. So I'm planning on keeping that tradition going. I also not really sure if I want to tell the story to my kids that Santa Claus is coming and all of that. I don't know how to handle it. For some reason, I don't want to lie to my kids that there's Santa Claus and then just like break it for them once they're older that it doesn't exist. Yeah, leave me a comment about that too. How, if you have kids, how do you approach this Santa Claus thing? Yeah, so then we also went to take a look at an apartment. We are still in search for one. We found quite nice place, but what they were asking for it was just to move in was utterly ridiculous. And then we went to have breakfast in IHOP. Then we kind of stayed in. My husband starts work on Sunday, so we just did our little routine with the kids, walk the dogs, have a little time outside, let them play. It has been really, really windy outside and cloudy. It really feels like winter finally. It started with the rain and then it heated up and now it cooled down again. It is so nice. I glued a picture of my older daughter, which I took on Thanksgiving Day. I did not leave any space on my Thanksgiving page to glue any pictures on. It always happens to me. I don't like to pre-decorate my pages just because on some days I take a lot of pictures and I have a lot to say, so I kind of anticipate that. But for some reason I wanted to pre-decorate because I wanted to include certain images on my page, plus I wanted to make a little post for Thanksgiving, and I thought a page of my journal would be really cool to do. So yeah, there's no pictures from Thanksgiving on the Thanksgiving page, so I've been spreading them out. Besides, we went to my husband's sister for Thanksgiving, and my little one was just glued to me because she doesn't see them too often, and I just could not go anywhere without her, and she wouldn't even stay with her dad, so we were glued together. It was really, really tiring, and I thought I won't have time to do anything because usually my husband cooks in the morning. He makes everything from turkey to stuffing and everything. But yeah, I did have time to take a lot of pictures, and while I was just sitting with my daughter, watched her play with all kinds of toys, I was just on my phone because I just could not leave her side. And I wasn't in the mood to play with toys the whole time I was there, so yeah, I was just endlessly scrolling on my phone for Thanksgiving. I barely even ate. Yeah, it wasn't too much fun. I cannot wait for her to be a little bit older and play and be more independent. In the same time, I am enjoying her as being small. It's just really difficult while we're out with family. And then the last day of November wasn't anything super special. It was just another regular day. I did take time and went to the store by myself. I left my husband with the kids and I left to the store. I just needed a little mental. I needed to air my head and take a little itty bitty time to be by myself. As you guys know, I never get that unless the kids are sleeping. I cannot wait to go back home so I get some help from my family, but even that is so tricky. I do want to go home during the summer because it's just so much easier to pack when to go during the summer because there's less clothes that I need to pack. It's nice and warm. We don't need boots and extra layers and layers of clothes. But since it's the season, it's within the season, it just prices for the tickets are ridiculous. And now we have to buy my littlest one, the smallest one, a ticket as well because she's gonna be over 2 by next summer and she needs her own ticket. So either late spring or late summer, I don't know, but I definitely want to go home again. My daughter talks about her grandparents, my parents, every day. We live quite close to the airport, so she mentions them every time she sees an airplane, that she want to go home to Momo Tata, and she's driving me nuts, so we cannot leave it out. Plus, I love the fact that she remembers and she got so attached to them because I really want my family to have a close relationship with my kids. It's just tough. It's tough to live this far from my family. I certainly wasn't thinking about being this difficult when I decided that I want to have a family in America. So, yeah. But it is what it is. Slowly the video is ending. I did leave some space for other artists, other creators, illustrations on the page, but I couldn't resist since I already had mine. I had to glue down, I had to prep the December page. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't bore you too much with my rambling. Let me know if you was able to finish your November pages. Are you behind? Are you excited about the year ending? What are your thoughts? I am thinking about filming myself journal every day. However, I am not sure how it's going to come together because yeah, 2 kids. It's just tough. But I'm gonna try. I'm going to film. I'm gonna try. I am moving into my new daily journal, the Hobonichi, for next year, because I discovered there's a page for December with the little squares on it. So I will be showing that in the next video. And I will be doing a flip through because I did finish one of my journals, the little travel journal. I will be doing a flip through of that very soon. Yeah, have a wonderful first week of December. See you in the next one. Bye bye.